Good morning, St. Martin. I'm Yesenia Lazaro.
And I'm Alston Lawrence.
And welcome to another edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Brought to you by TV15.
We're bringing the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
It's almost weekend, but before that, let's dive into our top headlines.
The St. Martin Police Force, known as KPSM, carried out a targeted control operation on March 11th, focusing on firearms, narcotics, and traffic violations. Officers stopped 26 vehicles in Dutch Quarter and nearby areas, issuing multiple fines. During a search on Nick Spring Drive, police inspected a red Toyota Hilux and found a firearm hidden under the seat. The 3 occupants were arrested and remain in custody as investigations continue. Authorities also intervened in areas where groups of young men were loitering, reminding the public that loitering in groups is a violation. KPSM warns that gun violence remains a serious threat and similar control operations will continue. Police urge citizens to cooperate with law enforcement and report suspicious activities to help maintain safety across the island.
The Dutch naval vessel ZRMS Groningen intercepted 2 drug shipments in the Caribbean Sea last month, seizing over 500 kilos of cocaine. The operations conducted on February 13th and 25th were based on intelligence from a U.S. patrol aircraft that spotted high-speed smuggling boats. In the first case, traffickers dumped their cargo before escaping, but the drugs were later recovered. In the second operation, warning shots from an NH-90 helicopter forced smugglers to surrender. 2 suspects were arrested and the drugs were handed over to U.S. authorities. The ZRMS Groningen has been stationed in the Caribbean since January 2025 as part of our ongoing counter-narcotics efforts. Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Luke Mercelina and Finance Minister the Honorable Marinka Gums met with the Postal Service's St. Martin PSS&V Board and Management on March 10th to discuss financial sustainability, operational efficiency, and future expansion. Key topics included securing a permanent location for PSS&V, addressing financial challenges, and improving mail services. Plans to introduce new services such as number plate issuance and banking-related offerings were also explored to modernize the institution. Both Mercelina and Gums emphasized the importance of adapting to changing times, ensuring efficiency, and expanding PSS&V's role beyond traditional mail delivery. The government aims to strengthen postal services, making them financially resilient and capable of meeting St. Martin's needs.
Honorable Finance Minister Marinka Gums reaffirmed her commitment to implementing a tourist tax as part of the broad tax reforms aimed at easing the financial burden on St. Martin's working population. Gums, along with the ministers of TEAT and VSA, met with the Social Economic Council, SER, SIR, to address concerns about the proposed tax. She described the meeting as productive and looks forward to SIR's formal advice. Once received, the government will review the recommendations before proceeding to the Council of Advice. Gums assured that planning for implementation is already underway, even as the legislative process continues. She emphasized that the tourist tax is crucial to enabling reductions in profit tax and wage tax brackets, ultimately providing relief for residents.
This is an exclusive release. Divico and Extra Tight Entertainment presents Headliners.
Roots and Rhythm.
A night of good reggae music.
Music for the soul.
Sunday, April 27th at the Carnival Village, featuring Tanya Stevens.
It's a pity you already have a wife, and me don't have a man in my life.
Panta Metro and Devante. Richie Spice. chats, also featuring St. Martin's own royalty, city ranking, DJ Outcast and DJ Blaze. Headliners, Roots and Rhythms, Sunday, April 27th at the Carnival Village. Don't miss this extravagant reggae experience. Get your tickets online at extratight.com. Love, peace, unity, reggae, can't dead.
Powered by Divico.
This is an Extra Tight Entertainment production. Just say I.
My name is Donica Liebert, and I'm from the French Quarter in St. Martin. SXM Festival relates to me in a sense that I love EDM, techno, I love the music so much. And when I found out that it was coming to St. Martin, I couldn't believe it. Just go. Go to one of the events at any place and just go and experience it for yourself.
We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Judge, 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 judge. Listen, 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 listen. We listen. Don't judge. We listen.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Romy Minister, the Honorable Patrice Gums, has issued a stop order on the Westview development in Kupakoi due to permit irregularities. The project, which includes an 18-story condo hotel, was approved under a residential permit that failed to list all land parcels involved. Concerns over zoning laws, building height, and affected residents' rights have prompted legal action. While the permit was granted under former Minister Egbert Duran, revocation could face legal challenges. Gums emphasized the need for transparency, announcing new policies to notify the public of permit requests before approval. The ministry is also working on reforms to improve infrastructure planning and align developments with public needs.
The Ministry of Romy is reminding residents of their right to review approved permits and submit objections within 6 weeks. Permits are published bi-weekly in the National Gazette, accessible via the government's website. Citizens can visit www.stmartingov.org, navigate to laws and legislations, and select the relevant National Gazette edition to stay informed about developments in their community. For inquiries, contact Vromy at Vromy_permits at stmartingov.org or call 542-4292, extension 2413. Public participation ensures transparency and responsible development. Minister of Public Health, the Honorable Richinel Brook, received 30 CPR training dummies from the Bjorn Steiger Foundation during the Disaster and Emergency Response Conference kickoff on February 28. The donation supports the ministry's goal of expanding CPR training beyond medical professionals to schools and community organizations. Minister Bruch emphasized that every second counts in emergencies and stressed the importance of widespread CPR preparedness. The ministry plans to launch a training program to equip citizens with life-saving skills, strengthening emergency response efforts across the nation.
The Ministry of Romi has announced a half-road closure on Uxbridge Drive, Cold Bay, starting March 12th as a part of the Concrete Hard Resurfacing Project. The closure will be in effect from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily for approximately 2 weeks. Construction will be carried out in sections, allowing limited access, and residents may face temporary restrictions during concrete pouring. Windward Roads Infrastructure is executing the project, and motorists are urged to drive cautiously. For further details, contact the Department of New Works at 542-4292, extension 2388.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with the Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, St. Martin, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive in today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us. And that's it for your Sunshine Report, brought to you by the Met Department of St. Martin. Stay safe, enjoy the breeze, and have a great day, Sunshine City.
A total lunar eclipse that happens tonight, so thank you for sharing this information. The Earth is going to be right between the moon and the sun, blocking that sunlight, so we're going to see an eclipse of the moon tonight, and it's going to be a blood moon, because what happens when you get this total lunar eclipse, you get this effect where you get this kind of red shading on the moon. It's really cool when that does happen, and they call it the blood moon because it's red, and this will happen tonight, starting a little bit before midnight in most spots, and then swinging into about 3, maybe 4 in the morning, depending on location. But all of us are going to be able to see this blood moon across the Caribbean. With that said, we need to keep an eye on the cloud cover. I'll show you the cloud cover forecast for tonight in just a second, but this total lunar eclipse will be seen in much of the western sections of South America, right through the Caribbean, Central America, and then swinging up through the United States and then back through Canada. So in this kind of darker shading here, that's where we are going to see the eclipse again tonight into tomorrow morning. These are the phases of it. You see the moon as it starts to get kind of blocked out, and then when it does, it actually will eventually turn red. That's the blood moon effect, and it is very interesting to see. I know this happens at night, so a lot of us are sleeping, but it'd be awesome if you could get a window to see what happens. So you see the phases. So what we're really going to see, or at least the best chance of seeing this blood moon and total eclipse, that is going to be, again, as we approach midnight in most spots. I know there's some time differences depending on location, so this is kind of rough. And then through about 3 in the morning, so very late tonight into very early tomorrow morning. So what happens is you have the sun here, here's the Earth, here's the moon. The moon is going to move kind of right back behind the Earth, and with that, that's when we get the eclipse. But with that, we also get the blood moon effect. So what's going to happen is, again, you see light, it moves in a straight line, but through the atmosphere, this is the Earth, this is the moon, through the atmosphere, the light gets scattered, it hits different things. There's a lot of particulates, a lot of matter out there in the atmosphere. Now, most of the light just kind of stays away from the moon. With that, the longer wavelengths, colors out there have different wavelengths. wavelengths. I don't want to get too sciencey, but with that said, the longer wavelengths are red, and the red ones are able, as they get scattered about, the longer ones do reach the moon. So the red shading reaches the moon, and that's why as it gets blocked out and then gets totally blocked out, there's going to be a red effect on the moon. The red part of the light coming from the sun will hit the moon. It gets scattered about, and then you get that blood moon effect. Again, late tonight through about 3 in the morning. Now, as far as the forecast goes, can we see it? Well, it's going to be available to see in much of South America, as I said, all the way through the Caribbean, all the way up through Canada. But then with the challenge will be some of the cloud cover that's around. If you're stuck with clouds at night, not going to be able to see it. Much of the Caribbean will be able to see it. Some of the exceptions, I'll zoom down in a second, will be closer to South America, and then keeping an eye on, say, Trinidad, for example. We swing to the north, good portion of the United States, but the western U.S., we have that next system that's rolling in. So there is going to be some cloud cover, and then some cloud cover in parts of Canada. So kind of dodging that to be able to see this. Here's a closer look at the Caribbean, much of Central America back through Mexico. Good shape for viewing. Cayman Islands, Jamaica, Cuba, for the most part. And this will last, at least the part of the blood moon will last a little while, so you'll have a shot at seeing it. Hopefully more of the clouds move by. Keep an eye on that cloud cover, though. Guyana, Suriname, back through South America. And then spotty Puerto Rico back through Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Scattered clouds will be around tonight in Trinidad and Tobago. Puerto Rico, scattered showers. Now, as I mentioned, in Trinidad, some of the rain will start to move closer, but it's going to break apart, right? There'll be some scattered areas of rain, but not for all of us. Same thing tomorrow, watching scattered areas of rain that will be around, spotty in nature. And then as we work our way into Saturday, that's when we're going to be watching a front coming in out of the Gulf, swing, just kind of clipping by the Bahamas as we get deeper into the weekend, Sunday and even into Monday. That front is going to bring some severe weather to the north. We're on the dry side as well. So you see the rain chance a little higher by tomorrow, a 50% chance of scattered showers for us in Jamaica, 20 to 30% chance across the Cayman Islands. And you see that rain chance scattered. It's not a 100% chance of rain, so not all of us are going to see it, but a 40 to about a 50% chance tomorrow of scattered areas of rain through Trinidad and Tobago. Barbados, 20% chance the next couple of days, 30% chance on Saturday, 20% chance the next couple of days in St. Lucia. It does bump up some on Saturday. So you see it building a little bit, spotty showers end of the weekend to the weekend in Grenada, mainly dry the next couple of days. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, mainly dry in Martinique, both today and tomorrow. 20 to 30% chance of a very isolated shower in Dominica. Guadeloupe, rain chance stays isolated, mainly dry. Antigua, Barbuda, rain chance 10, maybe 20%. St. Kitts, Nevis, and Montserrat, 30% chance today and a 20% chance for tomorrow. Building a bit on Saturday in Anguilla and St. Bart's, 40% chance of a scattered shower. St. Martin, Saba, and Statia, isolated showers the next 2 days. We swing back through Puerto Rico. There's that increased chance of rain I mentioned. Watching some areas with some higher totals, a 50% chance of rain and a 50% chance it will bump up both tomorrow and then into Saturday, U.S. and British Virgin Islands with those scattered showers. Bahamas, though, we're mainly on the dry side, mainly dry as we swing back through the Turks and Caicos with lots of sun. 40 to 50% chance of scattered showers in the Dominican Republic, about a 30 to 40% chance the next 2 days right across Haiti, Jacmel, Port-au-Prince, Belize, mainly dry, lots of sun. And if we are dry this time of year, generally we're on the hot side. Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire, mainly dry. That rain chance stays very limited, but still watching that elevated chance today in Guyana, a 70% chance today in Suriname, 60% chance tomorrow, 70% chance on Saturday. Back through Cuba, best chance of a shower, eastern sections, 30 to 40% chance Costa Rica and Panama. Some of us will get a couple showers. Nicaragua, just a 30% chance, 20% chance, very low as we work our way through Honduras on the low side as well. Guatemala, El Salvador, we may see a couple little showers around. Mexico City, we're dry, generally on the dry side as well across the Yucatan Peninsula. Northern Colombia, rain chance 20%, 20, maybe 30% chance across northern Venezuela, and generally dry in Bermuda as we're in between storm systems at this point. So the total lunar eclipse for tonight, that blood moon will be visible, tracking some of those areas of rain, flooding likely over toward parts of Guyana and Suriname. Kind of a busy pattern right now. So keep me posted if you see this eclipse tonight. Have a great day.
We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Judge, 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 judge. Listen, 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 listen. We listen, don't judge. We listen.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
My name is Donica Liebert, and I'm from the French Quarter in St. Martin. SXM Festival relates to me in a sense that I love EDM, techno, I love the music so much. And when I found out that it was coming to St. Martin, I couldn't believe it. Just go. Go to one of the events at any place and just go and experience it for yourself.
Island Gems Charity Foundation has donated funds to 4 local animal welfare groups: Animal Defenders St. Martin, I Love My Island Dog, SXM Paws, and Animal Welfare Foundation. Each organization received $1,000 in prepaid veterinary services for spay and neuter programs to help control the island's stray animal population. Island Gems raises funds through its annual gala, with this year's event set for April 12th. Tickets are available through any Island Gems member.
The Business Professional Women Concordia St. Martin held its Members in Motion 2025 project, chaired by Melba A. Westcott. The event themed Let's Talk, Daily Challenges in the Workplace and Beyond, encourage open discussions on overcoming fear and maintaining a positive mindset. Guest speaker Dino Arundel shared insights on resilience and persistence, inspiring attendees with his personal journey. The evening concluded with a token of appreciation for Arundel and closing remarks from BPWC President Catherine Magdalene. The St. Martin Medical Center, known as SMMC, marks World Kidney Day today, raising awareness about kidney health. Dr. Gabe Van Essen highlighted that chronic kidney disease, known as CKD, is 4 times more prevalent in the Dutch Caribbean than in Europe, largely due to rising obesity and diabetes rates. The SMMC offers hemodialysis, peritoneal dialysis, and kidney transplant options through the Transatlantic Kidney Transplant Program. Experts stress early detection, lifestyle changes, and medication adherence to manage CKD. For appointments with an internist, called 543-1111 or 910, extension 1300.
SXM Youth has introduced its first ever youth internship program to help organize St. Martin's largest volunteer event. Partnering with the Orania Funds and Be the Change Foundation, the program aims to inspire youth engagement in community service. The interns will assist with outreach, event coordination, and social media campaigns leading up to the event, SXM Youth 2025, set for May 16th and 17th. For updates and registration, visit www.sxmdoot.com or follow at sxm.doot on social media. That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. on TV 15, across our social media platforms, and all Alexa devices globally. I'm Alston Lawrence.
And I'm Jasenia Lasson, and wishing you an amazing weekend. See you next time.
And for the whole weekend, stay friendly.
St. Martin.